Hey everybody, it's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, and welcome to day 2 of Vogue Knitting Live. We are very, very happy that you're here with us, and we're going to bring you a touch of Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl today. We are streaming live to you at Vogue Knitting Live through Facebook because we love our fans and we love all of you. And we want you to be able to share our community with you as well as our yarn shop, because we have so much fun when we gather with the community at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. As a matter of fact, they call us Gritty Groupies, and they meaning they've all kind of named themselves the Gritty Groupies, and we're happy to have you be part of that for one evening or possibly more than that, because we are here at Vogue Knitting Live for the remainder of the event, which would be yesterday and then today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So for those of you who are joining us now, I'll repeat this later on. We are here tonight at 6 and then tomorrow again at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then on Sunday, we have a very special show. We'll be with you at 1 p.m. Eastern, where we'll be bringing you a trunk show live with Jody Long, the designer of all the garments and the yarn aficionado for the yarns that he has chosen, and which are his Coastline and Chow and My Little Sunshine. And we carry the whole line of Jody Long yarns here. So that is going to be a very, very special day on Sunday at 1 p.m. right here at Vogue Knitting Live on Facebook Live. So, Paul, do we have some fans with us?
Well, we have a few. Donna Nahajlo says, hi, everyone. Heather Campbell here from Wawa. Susan Meek, happy Friday, everyone. And Greta Jane, hello, everyone. Not working, but having a margarita. Hope you're not knitting and having a margarita.
Well, we can do, she can multitask there. She's on that multitask. So at least she lets us know she does.
We got Heather Campbell shared, Kathleen Bray watching beautiful things, and Anna Maria Milani, hello, everyone. And Leslie Welsh Flaherty says, hello, folks.
Hello, folks. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. So if you are joining us live for the first time through Vogue Knitting Live, please be sure to let us know you're here. Just put your name and where you're from in the comment section, and we'll be happy to welcome you aboard to Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. And so we're here tonight and through the weekend, but just remember, those of you who have never been with us, we'll let you know that we have a live show right here every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern called Twisted Stitches, where we have a 30-minute show where we bring you yarns and tips and techniques and ideas and all different kinds of things here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. While we're on the subject of a little bit of housekeeping, we do have a discount code for you for the event, for the weekend, which is VK Live, V as in Vogue Knitting Live, VK Live, all one word. And that gets you free shipping on your orders over $50 if you're in the U.S. And if you're outside the U.S., then we take $10 off your shipping cost. We'll refund you $10 of your shipping. And I'm just thinking, we go through this. We talk about this every month on our Vogue Knitting Live. And we have our regular fans who are always so dedicated to joining us. You all could probably do this part of the show for me each time we get together. And we love you for that, because we love that you're here with us. Yes, sir.
Greta Jane says, of course I am, Paul. Laughing face emoji. And Karen Silverman Cohen is back, says hi.
Hi there. Hi, Karen. Thank you for joining us.
Helen Solenberger, happy Friday from Buffalo. Hope all the gritty groupies are doing well. And our friend Helen Adams has shared.
Thank you, Helen. And this is so cute. I just looked at my phone for a quick second when you were making announcements. And 2 minutes ago, Anna Maria Milani checked in at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, getting ready to watch Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl VK Live. So thanks a lot. Thank you so much. I'm sure that's your sharing for us. And thanks very, very much. So tonight we're going to bring you a little taste of our yarn shop, which is actually the lower level of our home. We normally function out of a 25-foot minibus, and COVID kind of gave us a turn, as it did most people in the world. And so we took our motto of yarn to the people and continued to serve our customers and our fans, and to build a community by taking our business off the road and onto the airwaves through social media and the internet. And so now what you're seeing here is the actual lower level of our house that we have turned into a filming studio. Slowly, you're going to make them dizzy. That functions as it looks like a yarn shop, but really is just our home. And but one of the fun things that we do here is because we are local, a mouse click away, what we do is lots of FaceTime calls, and we help you to see our products closer up front, and to help you get a better idea of what those yarns are all about. So, for example, if you see something like the batade, which we showed last night on the show, and you say, "Oh, I love that, but I'm not so sure about the colors, and I might want to do a different color. I can't pick from the colors that are on your website. Can you show them to me?" And we do a FaceTime call, and I take you over to all the Apple Fiber Studio yarns, which is what we feature this in, and show those to you. At the same time, we show you other yarns that you can also make the same garment from. So kind of, when I think about one of my favorite things to do when I would go into a yarn shop before I had my business, where I still go into yarn shops, of course, because that's what we do, is to talk to the owner and say, "Gee, I really like this pattern. Can you show me some options?" Because there are so many options when we're looking at knitting something, whether it's a top. Now this is called the Luma top. Now the pattern is written for a different yarn, but we chose a yarn that we have in our shop that we thought would work really nicely with it, and it does. This is Belviso, and Belviso is it's a summer weight yarn. I just, you know what? Let me grab a hank of that here. Belviso is a fingering weight, and I'll show you the different colors it comes
Up, we've got a new name, Chandrika Moss Bolden. Hello from Hotlanta.
Hi. Is that Chandrika?
Yeah.
Hi, Chandrika.
Well, she didn't say Hotlanta. She said Atlanta. But to me, it's always affectionately known as Hotlanta.
Well, you'll learn that Paul has his own names and terms for everything. So let me show you about Belviso here. I love this yarn. When it came in, I was attracted to it right from the very beginning. I love the touch and the feel of it. It is it's a 60% cotton, 25% linen, and 12% nettle fibers, which I'm not quite sure what nettle fibers are. Kind of like cotton candy yarn, right, Paul?
Kind of like that.
But which is an endearing term we have here. But I just love the feel of this, and I love how it works up. It's a great summer weight yarn. It is a fingering weight and shows up beautifully in this pattern. I can't wait till the weather. So it was almost warm enough to wear this for about an hour and a half today. But I was downstairs here getting things ready for the show. So this is the Luma top.
Love the shells.
Don't you? Yeah. And we happen to live on the coastline of Connecticut. So it's very appropriate here, but it's also very appropriate for any summer. Can't you picture that with a pretty pair of white socks? Really nice. Little white denim skirt. Can't wait to be putting those things on. It's just, it wasn't a hard winter, but I think it was a long winter, partially because of COVID. So we're just kind of getting out of the uglies here. What's up there, sir?
Greta Jane shared. Leslie Wells Flaherty just posted for everybody the discount coupon code. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Leslie.
Deborah Boise. Hi, everyone. Hope my new friends from the retreat are having a great, awesome live experience. Debbie Boise. And Greta Jane says, "Oh, what is that tank top on the right? Love it." Phyllis Diddle Smebby. Yay, no more masks in Minnesota, governor said today. And Helen Adams, personal shopping with Paulette is awesome. She works hard to make sure you get the perfect yarn and perfect match.
Thank you, Helen. You're too good to us.
Leslie Wells Flaherty posted a link. Chandrika said, "You said it perfect." And yes, it is hot Atlanta. Helen said, "Glad you were here." Leslie Wells Flaherty had minor surgery today, and I'm kind of out of it.
Oh, well, I hope you feel better.
Yeah. Jeannie Charnes, I think that's a new name as well.
Welcome.
Says, "Hi, what is the black fiber ribbon silk on the homepage of your website?"
Black fiber ribbon silk on the home.
Yeah,
page.
that on the picture.
Oh,
when you
that's just
first.
an image.
Okay.
It's a stock image. That's not an actual yarn that we carry. That's a stock image. Oh my goodness. We do have some really pretty ribbon fibers right here. Whoa.
Hope you're doing well, Helen.
Yes. All right. I got a lot of stuff here moving around.
Oh, and Martha Morgan, Florida here.
Hey, welcome everyone. I'm so excited to have you here. How
Awesome.
nice is this?
Make sure you like our page because we do go live at any given time and you'll be notified.
Right. Here's the thing about Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. And that's one of the reasons why we stream our VK Live from here, because we are very active on Facebook. Our page is active. We go live numerous times through the week. We do unboxings when new yarns come in and things like that. So it's a pretty busy place. And when you like our page and when you share our page with others, you know, we're all about sharing the love here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, and we share back. So every time you share Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl,
let's show them how it's done.
You can share 3 posts. You can share 1 post. You can share however many you want. And every time you share, what happened there? Every time you share, your name goes in to our lovely sharing bucket.
Round and round she goes. Whose name comes out? Nobody knows. Who wants to win? Whoa.
What happened? Well, you know what?
What?
Maybe we'll just give this ball of yarn away.
Is that Jody Long?
It's Jody Long yarn.
Is it Chow or Coastline?
No, it's My Little Sunshine.
Wait, I thought I was your little sunshine.
On a good day.
And
Not
today's,
every day.
And today's that day.
Today's a pretty good day.
All righty then.
You know what? That's really funny. And that must
It was destiny. Yes, it was destiny.
Fallen out when I was doing something. Okay, so you know, I was gonna say
show them what they're gonna win.
We give away prizes, but you know what? This has never ever happened before. Tonight, you're gonna win a ball of Jody Long's My Little Sunshine.
All right, who wants to win?
And we're gonna be looking at more of these yarns on Sunday, on the show. Oh my goodness, it's Anna Mumford.
Whoa, Anna Mumford is our lucky winner.
You know what I was thinking today? I haven't seen Anna on the show for a while.
No, I think we should call her up.
I think we're gonna have to give her a call and let her know she just won a ball of
Jody Long.
My Little Sunshine.
Hashtag we love all things Jody Long.
So that's how it works here. So if you share 4 times in a day, your name goes in 4 times. If we pull your name, we send you your yarn, and then the next week put your name right back in there so that you still have the equal number of chances. So again, share the love, we share it back. Thank you so much.
While you're doing that, Helen Adams says she's doing okay. It's a regular thing, but it knocks her off for 24 hours.
Oh, it was Helen Adams. I thought it was Leslie Walsh.
No, it was Helen Adams.
Helen Adams. Well, you take your time there, sweetie, and you stay nice and cozy, and you feel stronger.
Judy Rondo Snitkin. Hello, Paulette and Paul and Jeannie Sharness. Wait, you were going to show me the ribbon yarn.
Yes, I am going to show you the ribbon yarn. We just got a little distracted. That's okay. So the ribbon yarn we have is right here. It's called Karen's.
Oh, that's the brand new that just came in.
Yes, this is the brand new ribbon yarn. This is Karen's by Queenland's Collection. And this is such a fun yarn. We're working with it right now, making the Market Square tote. So it works with 2 different colors. And it's this. Well, thank you, Paul, for asking. The content is thank you. A lot of words in there trying to come out all at the same time. 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. So it's a great yarn for the market tote. It's nice, washable, holds up nicely. Let me show you how it works together. We have a variety of colors.
I think we have all the colors now.
And you'll find I'm not sure. We have lots of them. You'll find the yarn on our website. And what was that?
They're all on the website. Yeah,
they're on the website as well as the Market Square tote. So I'm working on the tote right here. And so this is it's got a square, it's got a knitted square bottom, and then you pick up stitches around the sides to create your square, the bag shape on it. And then it's just a matter of mosaic or slip stitches. So that is the Karen's yarn. And whoops. And now here we go. It's going to spill.
Greta Jane says she wanted to win because she needs Jody Long anything.
Oh, well, just keep sharing there, Greta Jane. Just keep sharing. You need Jody long anything. You're funny. So I hope that you like this yarn. You can find it on our website. It's called Cairns, CAIRNS. And
And what's that web address? Nitty Gritty?
Oh, thank you, Paul. The email, the website is www.KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com. KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com. You need all those words. People say, I can't get to your website because you're putting in something else. Some people forget the nitty gritty yarn. They forget the girl, or they just put in nitty gritty girl or nitty gritty yarn. You need everything. All those words. It's a long one, but we have a good time. So that was that. And I wanted to show you today. We've got some new folks here, so I want to be sure that I show you some of our signature items. And our Twisted Stitches shawl. We named this shawl during the pandemic when we first went live, and this became our signature shawl. And I love it because it has such a variety of stitches in it. It's like a sampler. So I recommend this pattern a lot, or this kit a lot, to people who are newer knitters who want to get practice using different stitches. And this is a nice pattern because you have a combination. You've got some eyelet and you've got some slip stitches, a little bit of mosaic in there. And then here you've got some drop stitches and then a little bit of stockinette. And so you can see how it just kind of travels throughout.
Ooh, Martha Morgan, what is the American flag shawl in the back?
I will show that to you in just a moment as I'm talking about signature pieces. So this is Twisted Stitches, and this yarn that we paired this with was Noro Subami. The Subami came out last year, I believe. Last spring. It was one of their
Lila Foster says hi, friends.
Last year. And so this is Subami is a silk, wool, and polyamide. It's a very soft,
soft and squishy,
very soft Noro yarn. If you're familiar with Noro, and if you've been familiar with Noro for a lot of years, you know that their original yarns and still some of the staples in their line are 100% wool, and your real typical, just lovely wool yarns. As time has gone on, they've taken their line and they've increased it, and they've changed or added some new fibers, so that now along with the silk and wool, you may have a little bit more silk, a little less wool. There may be some cotton and silk in there. For example, Akari here, another of Noro yarns. This one is silk. This is 25% silk and then 27% cotton, some viscose, some mohair, and wool. So you see that these yarns get softer and softer as you go on, and yet they have not lost sight of their flagship yarns, their Silk Garden, their Noro Ito. That's that sort of yarn that is, and they're coming out with new winter yarns that are wool as well.
Which ones are that on the top row here?
This is Subami.
Okay.
This is Subami. That's on our website, along with the Twisted Stitches shawl.
And that one?
You could certainly knit the Twisted Stitches shawl using Akari. And we're more than happy to also send you a tasting sample of different yarns. If you're not sure if you want to try Akari or Subami for a project, we'll send you a little tasting sample of each one so that you can try it out. We oftentimes have some leftover yarns that we can help with. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry about that, folks. Some things just can't be helped. What's that, Paul? I'm going to that right now, honey. I'll be right there. I just want to show the folks something. You can just keep an eye on that for a quick minute.
Say hi, Ben. Say hey, buddy. And this is the mascot.
Oh, you're showing them our
say hi, Ben.
studio mascot?
Hey, buddy.
So I just want to give you all an idea when I talk about tasting samples. These are samples of yarns that if you wanted to know, like, gee, the new yarns by by Noro this year. This one is Enka. This is Khaki Gory. Here we have a little bit of Painted Sky, some Noro Sonata. This is the Belviso. So you can see like there was a little bit of yarn left when we finished knitting this. Rather than just put it into a ball somewhere, we take it and we turn it into tasting samples so that you can always get an idea of what the different yarns are all about. Don't ever hesitate to call if you have a question, you want to ask a question about a yarn, a product, needles, etc. You can reach us at 203-856-6755. 203-856-6755. It's a good thing I don't have spinach in my teeth. Okay, so our Patriot Game shawl. Thank you for noticing. This is we created this shawl last year, and it has sold over and over and over and over again. It is such a fun little, it's a shawlette. It's a little, not a big piece here. So let me show it to you.
Paulette will put on the shawlette.
I can do that. I can. You take it and you bring your stir. So just to give you an idea, very patriotic thing here. We have in the blue and white section, we have 50 stars, and the stripes are the red and white are just like the American flag. We have, 7 red and 6 white, I think is how it goes. And so you got your 13 stripes, you have your 50 stars to represent all the states. And this is our own little pattern that we created. And it's called the Patriot Games Shawlette, Patriot Games, on our website. And there's also a pattern up there. I believe it's called Protest is Patriotic, and there's a crochet version of this as well. Which is not our pattern, but this one is ours. We don't write patterns here, but we sometimes can figure something out that we really like, and then we create it and put it out there. So that's ours. We don't sell patterns online. That's not what we do here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. We create kits that we feel will be enjoyable for people to knit. We do a lot of home parties and events when we're allowed. Speaking of events, we just finished a 2-day retreat out in at Water's Edge in Westbrook, Connecticut. And we have another one that is in the works. I just firmed up the dates today. So we're going to be getting that out on the website.
Stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned. You're going to love that. Yes, Paul.
Jennifer Francis says pretty. Julie Vincent, love Noro Yarns. And Heather Campbell says, hi, Ben. Greta Jane says, we love Ben. She also says, well, I love Ben. Actually, everybody loves Ben, because Helen Adams also says, I love Ben too, Greta Jane.
Well, I hope Ben helps you feel better, Helen, because I know when Ben is like the best therapy dog when you're not feeling well. We had 2 Yorkies at one time, and Ben will lay there next to you. He won't move all day long. But Lily's like, I need to go out. I need to do this. I need to do that. But Ben, that's him. Little sleepy boy. He's a little old man now. Greta
Jane says she has 2 Yorkies. Kelly Kohlhofer, Patriot Charlotte, was great to learn some stitches/techniques. And Helen Adams says, how goes the thin blue line version? And Lila Foster would love to tell you. We would tell you if you have spinach in your teeth.
I'm glad you would. So talking about 2 things, talking about new techniques on this shawl. One of the things that I did when I was knitting my sample was show you the different ways to carry the yarns. If you notice here, I've carried my yarn across several stitches, my white yarn. So I have very long floats, which makes it easy for that pattern for the yarn to catch if when you're wearing it. If you notice up here, what I've done is I've taken and I've wrapped my color, my white, with the blue so that I catch my floats along the way so that I don't have these long drawn out floats in between. So that's learning some new stitches there. It's also got increases along the way. You increase on one side only. And so it's a fun little pattern, and it goes pretty quick. Once you figure out the carry and the blue, the white, if that's new to you, then it will, it comes out a lot easier. As far as the thin blue line one goes, I have not been able to find a pattern that I think would work. And so I haven't forgotten about it. I can't seem to find a pattern out there. And it's not something that I would have the time to create right now. So if you all see a pattern, please let me know, and I'm happy to put that project together for our community and for everyone else. So
Helen Adams says, I have a therapy kitten, or at least she thinks she is. Hey, like Oreo.
Yeah, Oreo is not a therapy cat. No,
Oreo could care less.
Oreo really doesn't care at all.
He'll give you 3 minutes of his time and then leave.
If you get that, if there's food around. All right, so let me show you some other things that have really been popular and some summer yarns right now, because we have some great summer yarns that are available. What's that, Paul? Why are you looking at me like that?
Beverly Riser says, what's the tree underneath?
The tree.
What tree? I don't see a tree.
I don't know. Maybe it's a typo. Beverly.
Maybe.
Yeah, you might want to see if you can.
What are you looking at? What are you
clue.
saying, Beverly Riser? What's the tree? Oh, no. It's the T. Not the tree, the T.
Paul
I should be wearing my glasses, but I don't, because I don't like wearing them. Therefore, I can't see up close or far away.
Right. Well, maybe that's how we stayed married so long.
Maybe.
You don't know you're really married to Shrek,
oh,
right?
my God.
So this is
There's clear as day if you can see it.
This is the Anchor Tee. And the Anker. That's on our website. This is by Petite Knit. It's a cute little piece. And thank you for asking about that, because I purposely put it on our mannequin because I wanted to show it. Let me take this belt off.
That's funny.
See? There we go. Okay, there. So, nice little soft floating sweater. It's a top-down piece, and this is knitted in Kumo. Kumo is one of those the yarns by Noro that is goes into that softer. Whoopsie, that softer category. That's okay. I'll pick it up in a second.
I think we're going to be talking about that one in a minute. Yeah.
So this is Kumo, and it's a really pretty purple color, huh? And what I found with Kumo, viscose, mostly viscose and cotton, some silk, and just a touch of wool in there to give it some stability. Really nice. I love the way the colors flow with that little white fleck running through it. Really, really pretty. So that's on our website. It's called Anker, Anker.
No relation to Paul Anker.
Again, that was Anker.
And that too.
Now I was going to.
All right, here we go. Kathleen Bray says, name of the pattern that is pink and gray in the background. Thanks. That's the pink and gray. That's why I was telling you.
Yes. Okay, this is really pretty. This is called Solar Flare. Now I'm gonna put this on for a minute because I want you to see how pretty.
Oh, look pretty like model.
Look how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? Now I have to say, Pam Atkins knitted this. Oops, wait a minute. Inside out, because I love the way
inside out.
I love the way this will look at this little what do you call that? Oh, the inverted. It's not a garter stitch. It's a reverse stockinette stitch. Woo, my brain. And so we've got reverse stockinette stitch here. You've got some lace, but look how beautiful this lace on the bottom is. She did an amazing job. Very, very, very pretty. And so this pattern starts off with a garter tab up top. And so it's growing as you go back and forth. And one of the things I really liked about knitting this pattern is that it is both charted and written. So if you're not a chart person, you don't ever have to look at the chart. And if you love charts, it's right there for you. And why are you giggling, Paul?
Pamela Rose Atkins is the GOAT.
She's the GOAT, yes. So let me show you the great colors in
this. It's a new term I learned.
Look. I want to show them. Can you come here?
Ooh.
Because we have lots of colors in this. And this is on our website. So all these fabulous colors of Huasco cotton or coton that you can use for the solar flare shawl. And there was a new pattern that just came out for a sweater using this yarn too. Very, very pretty. This is a gorgeous pattern. So that's solar flare. And we also have it knitted up in the green. Can you follow me or you're okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
So I knitted mine in the green. Pam did hers in the pink and gray. Or the pink and blue, I should say. So it looks pretty in any color. Very, very nice.
Now, Beverly Rises says the top under the shawl.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got that.
And she also says, love you too. Oh, we love you too. Ellen Adams posted a link. And Greta Jane says, oh, what about the other thing you were working on, Paulette? The tunic.
The tunic, the Alaris.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Oh, new name. Terry Malin. Hello from Michigan. Do I need a code for percentage off?
Thank you, Terry. Yes, I announced it at the beginning of the show, but I'm happy to keep sharing it throughout. Thank you for reminding me. The free shipping on orders over $50 is VK Live, just like Vogue Knitting Live, all one word.
Leslie Frost Lady shared it too.
Thank you, Leslie. That would be $50 for your orders over $50 in the U.S. Free shipping. And if you're outside the U.S., we will reimburse you $10 of your shipping. So it's a VK Live. And thank you so much for asking.
Now, Kathleen Bray said, the pink shawl hanging on the cabinet.
Circle of Hope. Circle of Hope. Somebody asked about something. Oh, I'm going to show you the Alaris in a second. We just got flipped around for a minute. Yep. Greta Jane, I won't forget about you, sweetheart. This is Circle of Hope.
Well, that's the one Greta Jane says she wants.
Yes. Well, we have this. Greta Jane is actually ordering this yarn. She's got the gray and the pink both. And if you notice down here, look how pretty.
Beaded silk and sequins.
Beaded silk and sequins. So this is the Circle of Hope. It's designed by Iris Schreier. Iris is the owner of Art Yarns in Westchester, New York. It's a small dye house that does an amazing job. And their yarns are just super. We carry their Merino Cloud here as well as the beaded silk and sequins, because they always have a beaded silk and sequin to go with all their different colors, as well as we've started carrying their mohairs. So they have a single ply and a 2-ply mohair. They've just started coming out. I'm bringing those in a little bit at a time. If you see this, that's the single ply mohair here. And then this is the double ply. And they're everything. They're just amazing yarns, beautiful. And we have them listed both individually as kits. And any kit that you see that has, that's by Art Yarns, the beaded silk and sequins is always an add-on. Because you see, you only need a little touch of it here and there to give it a little bit of sparkle.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a special alert. Gina Bates has arrived and says hi.
Hi, Gina. Gina Bates, the latecomer. So if you see anything that you like in Merino Cloud or beaded silk and sequins, let me know. I've just gotten the notification for the new inspiration color that will be coming out in July. What Art Yarns does is every other month they present a new inspiration color. It's a limited quantity, and it's just available for a certain period of time. And so this one actually was local yarn shop day. That was that color for local yarn shop day. And then last month, the inspiration color was rainbow. Let me see. Yes, Rainbow Mountain. And they always choose a place that they do some research, and I can't remember where this one is. Can't remember where Rainbow Mountain was, but so that's the inspiration color from last month, and this was the companion color that they had for it. The companion colors are always available, but once this is gone, that's it.
Greta Jane says, I'm making a Star Wars shawl with art yarns. And Lila Foster says, glitter, sparkle, shine.
Here you go. And then, so that would be your beaded silken sequins, a beaded, so these are glass beads on this one. Sometimes they have sequins as well as beads, like here. This one has beads and sequins on it.
Greta Jane says, just so people know, Merino Cloud is so versatile. You can make socks, shawls, and sweaters with it.
Yeah, I know you love it. You do love it. So that's a little bit about another one of the distributors or manufacturers that we work with, along with several others. So, okay, the Alaris. So for those of you who are new, we had a knit along last month, and the Alaris tunic top was the knit along project. So I'll bring it over there, Paul. It's okay. And mine is just about done. So here is the top. And we knitted this using Chi Chi, which is a summer weight yarn by Mirasol.
Helen Adams wants to know, what weight is the Merino Cloud?
It's a sport weight. It works up very nicely as a fingering or sport weight yarn. Very, very nice. So this was the Alaris, and I just really have enjoyed this project. I'm currently working on the collar. So Alaris has a, I lost my picture from before. Alaris has a collar that gets added on at the end, and it's really pretty. It's a nice wide piece that gets sewn around the whole front of the whole collar of the neckline of the sweater. So I'm really looking forward to getting that done. It's just about finished. I'm just trying to keep, we're working on so many things right now. We just firmed up our first crochet along. So that'll be going on the website probably by Monday. And then our next knit along is coming up as well. So all those will be posted on the website by Monday. The next knit along, I can show you what we're going to be working on.
Greta Jane says, oh my God, so beautiful. I definitely need to make that. I'll have to order the new Jody Long book and that pattern.
Oh, no problem. Okay, so this is going to be our next knit along. I thought I'd do a nice little summer weight topper. So this is called a Noro topper. We're teaming it up with Tayo by Noro. And Tayo is a cotton, silk, wool, and polyamide blend. So it's really soft. It's I love the colors in it. And it's a great feel. So these are they're just mitered squares. So I'm knitting up my mitered squares right there. And then I'm going to knit my bigger squares for the side. So it's really a simple piece. It goes really fast. The squares don't take long at all to complete. You just need to have your time to sit there. And then, so that's your piece. So we'll be working on that. It'll be on the website again as well on Monday, so that I can have all those things going up. So
Greta Jane says, I'm not going to live long enough to knit everything I want to make. I need to quit my job and just knit all the time, LOL.
We had that case. Somebody said that yesterday too. And I was like, I would like to quit my job too, but this is my job. So I try to straddle between knitting and getting all the projects up there, because I can't get new projects up if I don't knit them.
If Greta Jane keeps getting caught at work,
she'll have
that free time before she knows it.
So, that which brings me to a good point. I'm always reluctant to put something on our website as a kit if we haven't at least knitted it ourselves, because we've been known to find a mistake in a pattern And I can't imagine that if you were knitting it, you were knitting that pattern that you bought from us and you came up with a problem and we couldn't help you to fix it or to understand how to work it. So it's really important to us. And that's why you see so many samples here. And this is nothing compared to what's in the back room. I'll go back and I'll take some other samples out for tomorrow so that you'll see a nice variety. And then, of course, we have our trunk shows, which we're very, very fortunate to have some great people who send some things into us for trunk shows.
Beverly Reiser says, love that cream lacy dress with the gray and cream shawl. Helen Adams said, that was me, Paulette.
What was you?
I'm not sure. Helen said that was me. Maybe the chime thing that went on.
I don't know.
Gina Bates says, what's the green sweater to the right covered with the Patriot shawl?
We already, that's what you get for being late. No, joking with you. That's our Anchor tee, Anker. Very, very nice, lightweight, flowy tee. And it's knitted with Kumo, Kumo, and it's on our website. It's called Anchor. It's by Petite Knits, and that doesn't mean though that it's a petite size. So keep that in mind. They're called petite knits. Also, one of the things that I would recommend with this is go a size smaller than you would normally go, because it's meant to have positive ease, but it also is a soft yarn that flows very nicely. So just keep that in mind as well. Yes,
my new friend Jillian Goldrich is in the house. Says, I am late to the party, but I am here.
That's okay. We don't close the doors. You can come in whenever you want.
And Martha Morgan, I'm retired and I still don't have enough time to knit everything I want to knit. Remember, sleep is very overrated. And Greta Jane says, I used to work at a yarn shop and I wish I could go back. Best job ever. And Helen Adams says, I had to quit my job to knit. Gina says, thanks.
So, yeah, Gina, you can find that on the website. It's right there. And happy to show it to you. The gray shawl here. This is one of my favorite pieces. I have a lot of favorite pieces out of the spring Nora magazine. And their new yarns that came out this year are Kakigori and Enka. And
no relation to Paul Enka.
There are lots of great patterns. You notice that I'm just going to ignore Paul as he says that. But this is knitted with stop that. This is knitted with the lovely Sonata. And I want to grab them. And we're still waiting for some of the Sonata colors to come in, believe it or not.
Helen Adams said she was just kidding. She's still working. Sigh.
Yeah, I know, Ellen. I didn't think you quit.
Jillian Goldrich, shawl behind Paulette. No, that would be Paul behind Paulette.
So this is, I just wanted to take out a couple of colors.
Where's the shawl behind Paulette?
Hold on a second, Paul. I got it in my head.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
You keep moving me along faster than I can go, and I will get to the shawl behind Paulette. This is called the Citrus Shawl. It's in magazine number 18, and it's knitted with Sonata. And Sonata is one of my favorites because I love the feel of it. This is one of the Nora yarns that has zero wool in it. It's cotton, viscose, silk, and polyamide, and it just works up beautifully. So the Citrus Shawl is...
The giggles have started, says Helen Adams.
So that's the Citrus Shawl. Really
wow, that's
pretty.
big.
Isn't it? Yeah.
You won't get cold in that.
No, you will not. And that's one of the things I like about it. People say, oh, well, cotton's not warm. Wrap yourself up in this. I'll bet you'll be warm. So, yeah, very, very nice. And the dress that's under it, I'm going to hide it from Greta Jane. And you're going to hear more about that on Sunday from Jody. But I had to get it on a model, on a mannequin, just to see how let it fall very nicely. But it's one of Jody's new designs.
Beverly Reiser says, I love those two pieces. And Jillian Goldrich says, she's telling us now. Greta Jane says, OMG, Paul Meyer, you kill me. Multiple sideways laughing face emojis.
So did I tell you about this one? Is that the one you were talking about behind me, Jillian? Or I don't know if it was this one. I don't know if you were on the show last night to see the Bejazzle shawl. bedazzle is quite a new and interesting design. And I love it. And
Greta Jane says, my dress.
yes, your dress, Greta Jane. It's your dress, sweetheart.
Jillian Goldrich says, so pretty. I did not recognize it in the gray.
Ah, yeah. Yep, that's the citrus shawl. But this one, I just fell in love with this. And Jan 40 saw it and said, I'd like to knit this as a sample for your shop. And I wasn't sure what I thought of it until I saw it come together. And I just absolutely love it. It's
different.
Called, yeah, isn't it? And what's really cool about it is the combination of yarn weights that you use for it. Kind of like, remember, you might remember if you were on watched the show a couple of weeks ago when Cornelia Tuttle Hamilton was on, and she created this new slipstream shawl where she's using a heavier weight Noro yarn with Silk Garden sock solo or Silk Garden sock, and the texture, the yarn, the different textures and weights work so well together. And that's the same thing that's happening here. So for example, what they call the spines on this, the spines are knitted with a DK weight, and we've used Chow by Jody Long, and the webs are knitted with a fingering weight, and a nice contrasting fingering weight works really well. And so what we're doing is teaming it up with Queensland Collection Perth, and I just love the color combinations we've chosen for this. Paul, if you can walk here.
Donna Hart says, is that on the website? I want to do the bedazzle.
Yes, it is on the website. Whoopsie. And hi, Donna Hart. And if you would like to look at different colors, I'm more than happy to show them to you. These are the colors that we've chosen to work together. And of course, the world is your oyster, whatever you want to do. This is the sample that's out there. It's the avocado and the, I think it's called Bluebell, Royal Bluebell. Yeah. And so all the colors are listed on the site. I tried to keep them as varied as I could so that you don't get confused when you're looking at them.
Greta Jane says that would look so pretty in the merino cloud.
It would look pretty too in a merino cloud, but here's what you want to have: a nice weight difference in the yarns. Here we have a fingering and a DK that really does, it plays up very well in the textures on the shawl. If you see here, the fingering weight really creates that nice spine in there. I'm sorry, the nice web effect that they wanted in that. Look how pretty that is. I just love it. So yeah, that's bedazzle. Pretty cool, isn't it? I want to make sure we're good on time here. So while we're in the middle of things, let me repeat our discount code. VK Live. If you are in the US, $50 or more, you'll get free shipping. Enter VK Live in the discount code. If you are outside the US, then just pay your shipping and we will reimburse you $10 from your shipping. And we have fans in Canada and Australia and the UK and New Zealand, and we want to make sure that wherever you are, and now Chile, and wherever you are, you have an opportunity to take advantage of the discount that we would offer to our fans here in the US as well. So and now let me just share, are there any other comments there before I move on, Paul?
Nope, but okay. Helen put the VK Live code, shipping, and all that on there. Thank you, Helen. Okay. We appreciate it.
And Donna, I'll post I could actually just send you the link to the bedazzle and
I believe someone did.
Did somebody post that? Let me just put these.
Yep, Helen Adams shared the bedazzle shawl.
Thank you, Helen.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, we got the best fans.
Absolute best. Nobody has better fans than Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. Nobody. You sound like me.
I know. It's just that bendy thing. So I was going to say something else. Oh, I wanted to talk about needles, interchangeable needles. I could take a minute and talk a little bit about accessories here, because interchangeable needles, we carry Likey needles here. We also carry the Mindful Collection by Knitter's Pride. But the Likey needles have been like they've been likey has been likey hen's teeth to get in, and we are getting ours in. So we have, and these are on our website. We have a supply of the Groves that just came in. Groves people. So I had a nice conversation with someone as a result of something that she posted on one of the knitting pages that I am a part of, and she was asking about likey needles, and people think there's only one type. Likey has two different types of woods in their interchangeable needles. And let me just show you. I'm going to show you two different sets here.
Oh, I have to read this.
But go ahead.
So Donna Hart says thanks. And Helen Adams says, I love my gritty groupies. Glad to help. And Martha Morgan says, you guys rock.
Thanks, Martha. Thank you. Thank you. So let me show you the difference here. So Grove, these are fantastic. I mean, I love them. They're all really, really good, but just want to show you differences. The Grove needles are bamboo, and they've got the nice green base on them, really pretty.
It's all about the base.
The tips are very nice on them. They go from size 3 to 15. 3 to 15. Now, and they have the wires and and all the attachments. The new blush and the driftwood and indigo are all birch. So they're different wood, and they're all really good quality. I just want you to know that they are different. So if you notice, the birch wood has a smoother finish on it. Smooth meaning opaque, where this has a little bit of wood tone to it. The points on the needles, I have to say, I think they're very much the same. I use the likey needles to knit everything. I don't use different needles to knit lace weights or fine weights. I just happen to like the way these needles feel in my hand. We carry others because everybody's different, and we offer things for everybody. So I just want you to know. So when you're looking at the likey needles online, we have the 3.5-inch tips. We also have the 5-inch tips, and we have all the different varieties of needles that they have, from the Groves to the birch and the indigos and all that. So if you have any questions about the needles, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. You can message me or you can give me a call.
Greta Jane says, truth, Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl is the only ace I will buy yarn from now.
Oh, you're the best. I tell you, you really are the best. So we got some, and speaking of accessories, whoops.
And Greta Jane says, I always say different needles for different yarns.
Do you? Yeah, and I know. I use the same. I'm actually on the Neuro Topper because my Likeys were being used for something else, and I didn't want to take it off. I grabbed a pair of of metal needles that I have, and it's just different for me. Everybody sees things differently, and that's why there are so many options out there.
And Helen put a few links up. Thank you, Helen.
Oh, thank you. So we're talking about accessories. Recently got these lovely little fun little scarf cuffs in, and I think they're on the website. We got them in especially for the retreat.
Well, cafe needles?
So what?
What are cafe needles?
Cafe?
Yeah. Greta Jane says, I still need to get the cafe needles.
I don't know what cafe needles are.
And Helen says, depends. When I knit lace, I need a good sharp needle.
Yeah. And see, that's what I find, that these are really sharp. You know what? Each to his own. I mean, look at these beautiful here. Oh my goodness. The Mindful collection. These are great. These are Knitter's Pride. And the point, talking about points, but these are great. These are fabulous. The thing to think about here is that these are all different sizes. They're not just lace weight. This is not just for lace weight yarns, but if you're using if you're knitting a lace design, you might want to have a needle like that. But they're all, everybody's
the
different.
needle, she says.
Oh, the coffee needles that are coming out, the new ones.
Oh,
The coffee
wow.
ones that are coming out. Yeah, they're not even out yet.
Greta Jane is way ahead of the
Boy,
curve.
Greta, I don't know where you're watching, but
Wow,
yeah,
I think
boy.
she's been chatting with our friend Jody Long. That's what I think.
I don't know where she's getting all
I
this, but
think
there's some
so.
some new needles coming out in
yeah.
Oh
Don't forget the blocking mats.
You know what? She's talking about Knitter's Pride. Knitter's Pride has a cafe set. We
Oh,
had talked about that. Yes,
okay.
yes, and I'm gonna get those for her when she's ready. So
she says, I'll PM you again.
Yes.
I think they are Knitter's Pride.
No,
they
you're
are
right.
special edition.
Yes, you are absolutely right. But if you want them, you gotta let me know because I'll have to order them special for you.
And our friend Carolyn Noller tuned in. Maybe she meant crochet needles.
No, she meant the cafe edition of Knitter's Pride. I know exactly. We've had that conversation. Thank you.
The jig
everybody.
is up. She says, yes, I talked to Jody Long.
Of course she talks to Jody Long. Let me get this.
We're on to you, Greta Jane.
Oh, let me get this off the floor. So those are just some of the little accessories we have. Our friends just love the pattern holders that we have here. So if you're in the market for that, these are fantastic for keeping your patterns in place with the great magnets on them. And they're always popular, whether at a retreat or an event. This is a very, very popular piece. So you can find pattern holders on our website. You want to show them all the different designs there, Paul? Beck? And they come in two different sizes. There's a small and the large ones.
And you have blocking mats up there too, right?
Yes, Paul, we have blocking mats. You know, who was it yesterday who said Paul throws out yarn terms?
Oh, I think it was Helen. I think it was Helen, yeah.
Paul throws out yarn words. Like he knows what he's talking about.
I do.
You know what? You know what Paul knows? Paul knows that we love our fans and that our fans love us back. And so he's always there just keeping things lively for us. And I do appreciate that. Thank you, honey.
Greta Jane says, I mean, honestly, come on. Jody Long is the absolute best best designer ever.
Yes, yes. And his new yarns are fantastic. We've got Summer Delight, and we're going to be talking about those yarns tomorrow on the show. Actually, this is one of the patterns. I think this is with Summer Delight that we're going to be. Yes, one of the new yarns that he's got out there, and he's got some great patterns, and I love this one. It's a fun, easy to knit. Anybody can do this one, and it gives you a little something to think about while you're knitting. So, and we're just coming up to it. A couple of minutes left. Tomorrow night on the show, we've got a whole new variety of projects for you to take a look at. We're going to do some comparisons with doing one project using different yarns to show you how that, the difference that can make. And we'll bring you some other little tips and surprises as well.
Now, Greta Jane says, I cannot wait till Sunday. I want to see that dress. And Helen Adams said, not finding the scarf cuff on the website.
Oh, okay. Well, then you know what, Helen? Thank you for letting me know. I will go on there and make sure that I put them up. I thought I had them on the website. I may not, we had a little server error when I was getting ready for tonight's show. Otherwise, there would have been more newer things up there for you. So I'll be sure that they're there.
Carolyn Noller says, do you have some beautiful light crochet hooks in a set?
I have just got in the Likey set. This is the Umber in the crochet hooks.
Oh, you're gonna likey those.
So that's the full set of the Likeys, and it starts at. Oh, wait. Let me use my handy dandy magnifier that.
Well, look at you.
That Carolyn Noller gave me at the retreat.
Look at you.
Starts with a 4. Oh my goodness, 4 millimeter, and goes up to an M. You know what? I think it's because it's in there that I cannot see it. It's a 4 millimeter. Yes, that's what it is. So that's the smallest size, and goes up to an M, which is I don't need my glasses for, which is a 9 millimeter.
Greta Jane, LOL, magnifier with a laughing face.
Look, this is so cool. You know what though?
Greta Jane, the eyes are the first to go.
That's right. You know what, Greta Jane? When you're working on a pattern, this is our hotel of bees, and you can't see. Look at that. How cool is that?
Wow.
Right? Keeps your place, and
Speaking of keeping the place,
it's got a little magnet right there.
we hit the time.
And it's all there. It's all good for you. Okay. Thank you so much. We're going to see you tomorrow night. Please tune in again, 6 p.m. Send out, share with everybody. Let them know we're here. We'll see you then. We love you guys. Have a great night.